We're back with another episode of Keeping Up with Kimmy. Today I have an awesome guest, my best friend of many years,
Hello, everybody. I'm Ish. Known, 8 years now?
Has it been 8 years?
Yeah, since like
Bro.
2019.
Yeah.
Just keeping it thugging, bro.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's been almost a decade.
Yeah,
That's insane, dude.
That is insane. Most people don't even keep up that long.
Yeah, well, okay, we go back to high school.
Yes, friend group.
We were in the same friend group, and then that ended up falling out. After high school, we had this like monthly tradition with our homegirl Bree. Shout out Bree. Where the three of us would go to Denny's like every other month just to catch up on life. And when I say we have been through so much, and like within this past year alone, but like 8 years, like almost 10 years since we've graduated high school, I feel like we had like our own euphoria in a way. Like we lived our own euphoria.
Literally just staying there for like 4 to 5 hours at a time, just catching up to the point where they've had to like tell us like, hey, you know,
you gotta
like,
leave.
You guys want to leave? And it's like, oh damn, right, bro.
No, yeah, I think technically we've gotten kicked out of Denny's twice because we stayed there for over like 5 hours. And it was always a lot to catch up on. Like
it was. I mean, so much happens within
it's such a short amount of time.
Frame.
Yes.
It's like you can't hit everything, you know?
It's a lot, but yeah, I feel like we've seen each other go through a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. Like since high school, since like this last year alone. So yeah, thankful for our friendship, and I also am thankful for like our passion for cinema.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, that's also like a strong point.
Yes.
You know, because we've always had that in common. Mm-hmm. We've always been able to talk about that or like kind of like shit on certain things.
Yeah, it's like understand each other on that level.
So you saw that.
Yes.
It's like,
because it's a very niche group and like a small group of people you can actually relate to, like when it comes to like certain movies or like cinematography, like script writing, screenwriting, like all that shit. Mm-hmm. So did you watch the MJ movie yet?
The which one?
MJ movie.
Yes.
What did you think about it? Honest opinions.
Honestly, like you want me to give you a rating? Rating first or what?
Out of like 5 stars, like Letterboxd type shit.
I'll give you like a Letterboxd.
Okay.
I'll give it like a 3.5.
Oh. Elaborate.
Like it's good. Performances are good. Performances are great. But I think when it comes to biopics, they all follow the same beat. And obviously because of the reshoots and because they had to like basically cut out like half the film.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Yeah,
so
like,
there's a whole different ending, and like the whole like Diana Ross part
of it. Well, from what
I
know, they filmed like from the beginning of his life to the end of his life.
Yeah.
So including what happened with all the allegations, and then apparently they were, if I'm not mistaken, they were like kind of focusing on one person in that case, or at least they had used that one person. Yeah, and like there's like a clause in the contract that their estate has that they can't use that person at all.
Not for documentaries, not for like movies, for nothing. Yeah.
So they had to just scrap it, and it's like that obviously did change the trajectory of how the movie was gonna go and how it was gonna like, you know, look and
it's crazy because I do remember seeing like articles about how Jafar was like genuinely traumatized when they had to film that scene of like the FBI raiding his Uncle Tom, MJ.
Yeah, I mean that must have sucked.
Yeah, like the fact that he had to go through all that actual like trauma, like relive that trauma, but like in his own perspective, just for them to be like, yep, can't use that.
Yeah, can't use
any of that actually. And then like the whole Diana Ross part of it too.
I mean, there's a part in the movie where they skim over like the whole like he's in New York.
Yeah.
And I know like at that point he had like moved out of his house and moved to New York for like a year. And it's just like
they skip through so much.
Yeah, it's like 3 shots of like Studio 54 and I'm like, didn't he live there? Wasn't Diana Ross present? Not only that, but like the whole Wiz thing.
This is my opinion on it. I feel like if you are a true Michael fan, you'll know and you'll pick up like certain cues from the movie. Like, okay, maybe they don't touch it like fully. This is your first time watching anything Michael Jackson. You don't know anything about Michael Jackson. You'll never know about it because they don't mention it in the movie.
Yeah.
So it's like if you know, you know, and if you don't, like you'll never know because they don't mention it in the movie. I feel like it was too short and too rushed. Because even
it was rushed.
Have you seen? Is it the Jacksons An American Dream? Like the 3 to 4 hour long movie. Is it 3 or 4 hours? Something like that, right? Like 3 hour long. That one goes like in deep into like when they first started like as a band, like how. Because did you know that Tito was the one that started? Because he took Joe's guitar and he broke a string and he was like, all right, which one of y'all broke my string? He's like, if y'all want to play, like y'all gonna be a band. Yeah, they totally didn't show that in the movie, but they show it in that movie, the Jackson American Dream. Like they deep dive into it. 5 hours. It is 5 hours long, but
5 hours?
Deep dive into like everything.
Is it like a documentary type of like?
No, it's like an actual movie. Like Angela Bassett, she played Katherine Jackson. Yeah.
How old is this? Is like young.
This was like years ago. Like this was a long time ago, but it's 5 hours long, and they dig deep into like everything, like how they met. like how Joe and Catherine met, like everything. So I feel like we missed out on that on the Michael movie.
Low-key did.
I saw that they greenlit the second movie.
They did. I'm sure they're gonna use most, or if not, like a good amount of the footage that they already have, but they're gonna have to shoot more of it. But I'm glad, because the way it ends in what, like 1988 or 1987,
it just jumps to bad.
It just jumps, and I'm like,
hello, what happened to the other nose job? What happened to the recovery? Like, what happened to the album? What happened
to the fallout?
Yes, like, exactly.
Like, where's the beef?
If you don't know anything about Michael Jackson, you wouldn't know about that.
Yeah. Ew. But there were still good things in the movie though. Like, obviously Jafar played his uncle like extremely well.
I was extremely under the influence the second time I watched it, and I genuinely thought it was Michael I was watching. I'm not even kidding. And I was like, no, like I know what comes
like
next. I know this is Jafar. Yes, like Michael. I genuinely thought it was him. Like, I've seen this movie. Like, I know it's not Michael Jackson, but I was so under. No,
he really did a good. I think sometimes with biopics, it's like, is it too forced? Is it too much? I didn't feel like that at all. I was like, nah.
The voice though,
yeah,
threw me off crazy, because I feel like he sounded exactly like Michael Jackson.
He does. But I hope in the next one they do show like not his real voice, but like
his deep voice.
His deeper voice, because that's when it's like he's actually talking to people.
I'm excited to see, hopefully, when it does come out. I think they're gonna start filming 2027, which means we'll probably get it 2028. We'll see if I'm here by then, but we'll see. We'll talk about it and we'll come back to it. But yeah. I really want to talk about Euphoria.
All right.
Because I feel like we have been watching Euphoria since when it first came out, literally since high school. Since COVID, like after all that shit happened, and I feel like we've been keeping up, and we share like the same opinions on it sometimes. Like, we like to dig deep. Like, we're part of like the conspiracies like online. So, okay.
Well, let's start with season 1. Because I remember season 1 was 2019.
Yes.
I was home, and
it was a terrible
I think it was like 3 episodes in already, and I was like, what is this? And then I was like, what the hell is this? Yeah. I was like, why is the production on this so crazy? Like, it is kind of interesting. And then like I saw a couple more episodes, like, it's actually really good. You know, there was a vibe to it, even though it was, I'd say, like an overblown out vision of high school. Yeah. There's still some truth to it though. Very much so. The way kids act, the way, I guess, drugs enter, you know,
like adolescence and sexuality, like all
of that was like still on point, and I was like, okay, but the story was really solid. The story involving Rue.
Everyone's storyline I felt was good as fuck. Like,
and
relatable.
It was written really well. Yeah. Everyone had their own like arc and had their own like thing going on, and it all, you know what? It all connected.
Yes, it did.
That's why the first season was so like solid, because it connected.
It was relatable, and it was actually really enjoyable.
It was really creative.
Yeah.
I don't know which episode it was, but there's like an episode where there's like, it's like a music video out of nowhere. Do you remember? It's like Rue.
Rue. I was about to say, is it Rue? Yeah. Season 2 was good.
Season 2 was like immediately like a step up in production.
Petra Collins. Yes, Petra Collins was responsible for the Euphoria aesthetic. Yeah. The third season, this season does not involve Petra Collins.
No, I don't even know if the second one involved her. It might have. But it looked different to me.
This season doesn't have Petra Collins or
Labyrinth. We'll get to that though.
We'll get to that.
But like the first season, I remember it just being like very, in the name, it was euphoric. Like, even the cutscenes or whatever they were talking about, you know, or the introductions to different characters was a euphoric experience. They kind of like painted it that way. Yeah. And it was sick. It was really cool. You know, and even they filmed around your house, you know.
A1A.
They film a lot in the
Euphoria
valley.
takes place at the A1A.
No, for real. No, I actually enjoyed like the storylines, everything with Nate's dad.
Yeah.
Like at first I was like,
crazy. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Eric Dane. Rest in peace, for sure.
Rest in peace. And Angus Cloud.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
But even the storylines were like really good. Like
everything
was pretty solid. Each character had something going on with them that like made sense.
And it was realistic too. It was extremely realistic.
Some of it was like a little too much, but it was like, no.
Rue with her drug addiction, and then
the relationship with her mom.
Like, I feel like it depicted addiction in a really, and like, okay, I remember when she booked that role, and she had just finished like, I think, Casey Undercover, which was on Disney. because she was a Disney girl and she was doing Casey Undercover, and then when she booked Euphoria, everyone's like, oh, she's gonna be like a meth head and she's gonna do like a crazy ass role, like kind of stepping out of that Disney role. And I remember first reading about it, I was like, oh, that's kind of crazy pants, because it's like it's sexual. She's gonna
be
it's
like, HBO.
Yeah,
you know, HBO has always been like not. It's just explicit,
vulgar,
you know. You know what you're walking into when you're kind of watching HBO.
But she killed that shit. Like she portrayed it like really well. Like
I think it's not. I think it's like cool, not cool, but like it's
say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs, but it's like damn. Like if you can really portray a drug addict, it's like
it's rude.
It's like all right, you did that.
Like the scene with the Jolly Rancher.
Remember that
pouring down, yeah, and she
like,
goes. And just sucks that shit back. I can't watch it.
Ugh.
I can't watch it.
I'm like, bro, what they have to like squeeze into her nose right quick, get like between takes, like. You know?
She got an Emmy for that, right? I believe so. She won an Emmy for Euphoria. She has 2 Primetime Emmy Awards for Euphoria. Mm-hmm.
2020 and 2022. Damn.
2020, 2022. So next one.
Damn, that's so crazy. That means both seasons were that close to each for both seasons, right?
Yeah, 2020. Damn. They were 2 years apart.
Damn.
Wow.
Kudos. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be so honest right here and right now. I did not hop on the Zendaya train until like
Euphoria
2 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
So not even the first season.
No. Oh. Not say it wasn't bad, but I was just like, I don't see it.
Elaborate.
I don't know. I really don't know. I just couldn't see it.
Okay. And then once you started watching it, you were kind of like, oh.
No, it's just like a little like side bit. Like once. Shout out, like Dune.
Okay.
Once Dune came out, the first part of Dune, I was like, "There's something here."
Yeah.
There's something cooking here.
Okay.
The drama.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've
I
seen
haven't
that.
watched that.
I saw that and I'm like, 100% get it now.
Yeah.
She's a really talented. Like
her range is insane.
The range is crazy.
Her range is insane. She's
same thing with Robert Pattinson.
Beautiful and talented. We love Zendaya.
Oh, 100%. I'm like, yeah. Now I'm even more excited for like Dune Part 2 because I'm like, okay, all right, like. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm on the train for everybody
Period.
now. So I'm like, we're good.
Okay.
Know? And then want to talk about season 2?
Okay, so first season 1, I feel like whose character arc / story did you relate to the most in season 1?
Honestly, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like me personally, I related the most to Maddie and Cassie. Because I feel like girls in high school are extremely vulnerable. I always remember that one scene where Cassie's in the middle of her abortion and she's ice skating.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, where she literally had an abortion season 1. She was, dating...
McKenny? Something like that.
Something like that. McKay. Thank you. McKay. And then all that shit happened. She ended up having an abortion. Her dad was absent in her life. But I think it was really interesting to see how Lexi and Cassie handled that completely differently, because Cassie was more like looking for that in men, whereas Lexi was like she was always missing something, I guess, but she poured that into her passions where it
kind of goes to show like how trauma responds, because they're so different, and I'm like, and their mom's like fucked up.
Yeah.
Or like.
But shout out their mom. Talk about range. She also has a lot of range. She's been in a lot of movies. She's Mama Imelda, I think, in Coco.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes. She's a Latina, mami. She's a Latina. Lana Ubac. Yeah, but she's the one that sings La Llorona in Coco. And she's the one that she has some range. And she was also in Legally Blonde. I don't know if you remember that. She was one of her best friends. Arriba! She's Mexican, Puerto Rico, and Puerto Rico. She's Mexican, Puerto Rican, and Spanish. Okay. Española. Okay, queen. Yeah, she got range. I love her. I love her in this series. I loved her reaction to Lexi's play, but I didn't like it when Maddie started confronting her and calling her a cunt, which she deserved, and she was like, language. Excuse me, your daughter's a cunt.
She was drunk all the time, so I mean,
true.
Like, true. I don't think she knows what's going on, bro.
That's true.
Like your daughters are going through, and she's just like, it's okay,
She's like, don't get pregnant.
She'll be like, you guys are crying. It's like, you guys are so
don't
pretty.
Get pregnant.
Like, bro, what?
You're beautiful. Just don't get pregnant. Where she's like walking Cassie down the aisle and just speaking a whole lot of nothing. Like, girl, what?
Hold on. Okay, so you said you related more to who?
To Cassie and Maddie, because in high school, those are really vulnerable years. So you're either Cassie in that situation, or you're Maddie, where you're like stuck in a really bad relationship you should be out of, but because like you're super vulnerable at that age, you stay.
I don't think I related to any of the main cast, just because most of them were like in sports and stuff like that. I'm like, that wasn't me in high school. Same. I was like the nerd. what's her name, Barbie Ferreira. She get no, not her, but the guy she gets with.
Ethan?
Is that his name?
I think so.
Yeah.
Ethan. Okay, period.
Cause I was like, okay, yeah. There wasn't much of him, but like I was like, all right.
He was just minding his business. I feel like I was the same in high school. I just minded my business.
I remember how the first season ended though.
I think Rue like relapsed.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I think she does relapse, and then something happens. I don't know.
And then season 2 comes around. Hello, the party scene, New Year's party. Cassie and Nate, boing, boing, boing.
Oh, okay. I remember that. That was when I immediately knew like production took a step because I was like, all right, it's actually looking like a lot. They were using film, and I'm like, it's expensive as hell. Yeah, you know. And I remember like the opening shot was like a crane shot of the house, and I was like,
I was really disappointed when Cassie fucked Maddie's ex that night. Like I didn't.
That was episode 1.
That was episode 1.
Your conception scene where is that it? Where Rue like they have like the spinning room.
Oh yeah. Because then she meets that one guy with like the apple thing on his cheek.
Elliot.
Yeah. He was the one that was playing the guitar for like a whole episode.
Hey there, Delilah.
Hey there, Rue.
Dominic Fike.
Yes, Dominic, you were close. But yeah,
that was... so when does that even happen? Maddie's already at the party, right? That's
and she's looking for Cassie.
So then when does the whole Nate and Cassie thing happen?
Because while they're at the party, like Cassie is still at the liquor store, and then Nate stops at the liquor store. He's like, "What are you doing here all alone?" And she's like, "Oh, I got in a fight with my sister."
Wait, do they do it at the party?
Yes, in the bathroom when Maddie's banging on the door.
I remember that.
Respectfully, she didn't beat her ass enough. She didn't beat her ass as hard as she should have. But I will never forget the moment when Rue relapses and everyone's at Cassie's house, and she's like, "I can't do this anymore." She's like, "Then don't. Just take it one day at a time." And then hey Cass, can I ask you something? Anything. How long have you been fucking Nate Jacobs? That shit made my fucking jaw drop.
I remember.
I was Lexi when she was like.
That was like probably what, like episode.
It was near the end. Yeah.
But I remember that scene. It was like it felt like the air just got sucked out the room because it got quiet.
It was
so
silent.
Quick.
It was so silent.
What?
Were you silent or were you silenced? Yeah. It was.
And she
insane.
starts like panicking.
That shit, I will never forget that feeling of like when she actually confronts her in front of everyone. Like my stomach dropped and I was like, "Oh shit!" But respectfully, Maddie was not mad enough. Excuse me, bitch. She's fucking your ex and that's your best friend. What the fuck?
And I remember this is the season where they really honed into like Fez's character and stuff, and the kid that he was working with, and that was so cool.
Yeah,
that was so sick.
Loved that.
And I remember this is why it was good because it was still connected. The whole like Nate's dad got wrapped around with Fez and everybody involved, and it was a huge thing, and everyone was confused.
Yes,
and I remember when they have
confused.
Nate's dad like taped down in the house, and
that
then,
fucking tape.
Yeah, and there's like, oh, he has a tape, and he's like, and
what tape?
What tape? And he's like, the one with Jules, and he's like, wait, what? Like you fucking Jules? Like what?
Jules?
Yeah, and he's like, what? And then Nate's dad is like, I don't know what the fuck's going on right now. And I'm like,
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, he's like, yeah,
that shit was.
That was fun,
that was good.
It was good.
Oh my gosh, we had it so good. We had it so good back then because
connectively, yeah, like it was good.
It was good. Even like Kat's storyline, everything like up to Lexi's play and like how she was portraying. She's more of an observer and she was sharing her stories of what she had observed through,
Lexi?
like, her characters, for her play. Oklahoma.
I do think though, like it was a little messed up to like not warn anybody and just be like,
she's unapologetically herself and I love her for that.
Because like that was kind of crazy. I was like, oh damn, I'm just gonna like throw everybody in like that.
The fact that she literally had doppelgangers for every character too, and like the names weren't that far off. Yeah. That shit was funny. Like
one thing I do remember though, like there's a certain scene during the play where they have like this almost like carousel set, and it's just spinning.
Yes.
And I'm like in my head, I'm thinking about high school, and I'm like, no way they got the budget for this, bro.
Yeah, no, dead ass.
I'm like, who
even the
this?
Rooms, like the turning set, her room and like all the other stuff. Like I'm like,
I'm like,
they got money. They got money.
I'm like, who's paying for this, bro? It's just a little too much.
Yeah, it was a little too much, but it was so good. Cinema. That was so good.
It was good.
And then comes season 3.
Okay, so what, like 3-4 year gap?
After like a 3-4 year gap.
Obviously, Angus had passed away. Rest in peace. And
it was so unexpected too.
It was unexpected, and I think everybody at that point, I think by season 2, it had propelled Zendaya and like Jacob Elordi into their careers a lot more,
and
so they were booked.
Yeah,
they were booked, and I'm sure like other people were also booked. So I think it kind of just was hard to kind of get everybody back together.
Because I don't know if you heard that they filmed a lot of the scenes where they're together separately.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
I mean,
for sure, Jacob Elordi.
Oh,
like,
dude,
it's so obvious.
I'm like, so you must have not seen anybody, bro. Because like I probably filmed this in like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And just like, all right, bro. You know.
Like I gotta go film Frankenstein.
No, for real.
Guillermo del Toro's calling me.
No, for real. Because I'm just like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Like,
it's just so confusing.
The way he interacted with, like, literally everybody, it's like just one person. I'm like, what's going on? I get it. Like, I mean, I get it. You know, it's after high school, so you don't talk to anybody. But it's like, euphoria. You know, be euphoria. They're using, from what I know, they're using like a different type of film stock. It's still Kodak. It's 35 millimeter, but it's like a little. It is very nice though. I'm not gonna lie.
It is nice.
I mean, the opening scene where like Rue's and
I love the aesthetic.
Across the border, and like I'm like, okay, this is actually looking really nice.
I love
I
the
can't hate on
everything.
this at all.
Yes.
But do you like where all the characters are at? Like based on the first episode, like do you like where they stand or where they?
No.
You know.
No.
Do you think it's? They're not supposed to.
You mean like based on the first episode, like not counting what?
Yeah, like not counting like what you see, like just introducing like so and so's here, so and so's here, so and so's here.
No, like the fact that like Nate. Okay, that's what like fucked me up the most because like his character arc this season has nothing to do with any other season. Like it's just like okay, he inherited his dad's thing, like now he's working on that. Okay, but what the like was he not like experiencing or like exploring his sexuality? I'm confused. Like did he just like come to terms with that? They didn't do anything with that. Like they just completely threw out the window.
Season 3 rolls around. And there's like episode 1 where like they have to like smuggle the drugs. and like Rue is just doing it like normally, just like chill, just like taking it. I'm sorry, bro, but like why do we have Faye like
dead ass
slobber and everything? I'm like, why do we have the
over dramatic tone?
Yeah, I'm like to me, I'm like, this was in the script. This is in the notes. I'm like,
This season is really, when I say uncomfy in like terms of sexual, like it's just it kind of it pushes it too much. It just does too much. Or it's kind of like what's the point of
like
this?
Each time it goes over like a good amount of time.
Sam Levinson and his fetish fantasies, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry that episode was so uncomfortable to watch. It's even me like as a woman.
It's a very like Tarantino rollover. You know.
Fuck Quentin Tarantino too. Let's talk about it.
We'll talk
about that.
It kind of got to a point where it just felt so unnecessary.
Yeah. Literally, what was the point of that?
Like the more I see them, like the more I'm like, this is so much film stock, so much time that you could be putting into the dialogue, into the characters. Why is it so much?
Okay, let's talk about that because I love how they shared Alamo's story, but what about Bishop? What about they just shared in the most recent episode? What is his name?
Ali. It's Ali.
Ali, Ali.
It's Ali.
So they showed like his.
Yes.
So that's what I mean. Like, yes, I agree. We're like this whole fetish. First of all, the fetish thing was way too fucking long. Cassie's baby outfit, and then it was also the giant fetish, which I didn't understand at first.
Bro, okay, I saw. I think it was like an article saying that entire thing took like 6 months to film or something.
Yeah.
And I was like,
For what?
This added nothing to the actual story.
I agree.
To me, at least, I'm just like.
Really I literally had to skip through it because it was so uncomfortable. Yeah, it was so uncomfortable for me. Like as a woman watching it, I'm like, girl, we get it. You're doing that.
Like, get it. Like they're big. To me, I'm just like, bro, we're just like, come on.
Yeah,
like,
there's so much more other stuff to. Yes, I agree. That was really annoying.
It does get a little. No, based off that episode though, when they have Faye like doing that with the Coke balls, I'm like, okay, like, strap in. Like I know what this is gonna be for sure.
What character do you relate to the most season 3?
Brian. For a fact, none of them. Just because I'm like, bro, it's so surface level.
Everyone's going through some crazy ass shit.
Yeah, but it's so like, it is a little surface level. It's just like, doesn't feel like there's any depth this season. I know that could be because of the fact that we lost 2 actors.
Yeah.
And that changes things. That changes the script. Changes things to go. But I'm like, damn, like really, like, for real? Like you couldn't tie us at all.
Yeah.
Or like you just said, like they didn't explore, like Nate's sexuality. Like that could have been a bigger point. Yeah. That could have been like something. they really could have just skipped the whole like OnlyFans thing and made it more about a challenging marriage because your partner is has, you know, like
Kat's gone. Rue's sister is gone. Angus Cloud is gone. Cassie did steal Kat's storyline because Barbie and Sam Levinson had a falling out.
I heard it was because she couldn't explore her like creative preferences, or maybe she couldn't do as much as an actress, and I totally believe it. If anything, they might have like, had that OnlyFans storyline for her, and she's probably like, yeah, there's nothing for me to do here as a like an actress, so they just or something. It to her instead. Yeah,
that makes
sense. Yeah.
Okay, I feel like this season I relate the most again to Maddie, and I'll tell you why. Because I feel like even though she is, you know, like living in a very compact place, this takes place during 2020, because it talks about how her mom's nail salon was closed down and she was helping pay her mom's nail salon.
Oh, during the pandemic, right? Yeah, they do mention the pandemic.
So I feel like Maddie, out of all of them, the one that was like, I don't want a career, like I don't want to do anything, like I just want to get paid to be like myself, pretty much, like in the earlier seasons, like she's the one busting her ass and like working her ass off, like
she's a hustler for sure.
She's a hustler, and she's making honest money. Mentality. She was making honest money, and then here comes Cassie. Big titty ass bitch. I fucking hate that bitch. I hate that bitch. Literally coming back to ruin her life again. That scene where they meet up again and they're talking, I related to that scene so much because I've been through it, where like, let's say girls, you know, have a problem with me or whatever, and they want to come around later and be like, I think we got off on the wrong foot, we should get lunch. Bitch, what wrong foot? That's all you. It's one-sided beef. I'm not gonna get lunch with you. You're gonna poison my food. Like, I'm not gonna do that shit. But I did relate to that because I see myself in Maddie in a lot of ways. But the most recent episode, I'm praying for her because
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
I mean,
there's one episode left.
Yeah.
Nate dead as fuck. Jules.
That honestly upset me so much because I was like, for what? Literally for what?
Literally all that for what?
One thing that really just killed him did not make sense. Okay, you know what? If you really want to paint it as like he was this way in the first season because he was able to be this way, this aggressive, this whatever, because he is mostly dealing with like women, and he's able to just do that to women. So he's such a bitch and a pussy like in real life. I get it, but it pissed me off so much sometimes where those scenes where the muscle guy, like the
Armenian,
not you know, but in terms of like the Armenian's muscle, like the big guy, would bust in his house, and then Jacob always like, oh, and I'm like, you're probably the same height, if not taller. You can't do anything, like like. Dude, like that scene where he breaks into the window and he's like, oh, I'm like, you have a kitchen. I'm like, he has pliers. There's a knife in there. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
The same thing where like he comes into the front door and he hides in the bathroom. I'm like,
automatically he's like, oh no.
And I thought he wasn't gonna do it because he looks around and he puts his hands up, and I'm like, oh, okay. Nothing. I'm like, bro, you're Frankenstein.
Yeah.
I saw what you did there,
You're literally Frankenstein, bro.
You broke legs. What happened? But it could just be obviously the script and stuff. And I'm like, damn, bro, like
they did him dirty.
They really did him
hella dirty.
Even
he had so much potential.
Because how much he owes? Like $1 million, right?
$500,000.
$500,000?
Yeah. It was $500,000.
But then you get points.
Oh
you get
no, it wasn't.
Interest,
it wasn't
right?
though, because the flowers were $500,000. He's like, oh, you're having this lavish party when you owe me like $1 million.
Can we talk about that versus the flowers?
Let's talk about.
Dude,
bruh.
I remember that scene. That she wanted to start like her page because of that.
Yeah. Because
of flowers.
Okay. Yeah.
And she considered, because how much was he willing to spend? Like $5,000, right? Like on
something
flowers,
like that, yeah.
or 10 or
something.
10 grand,
yeah. And she was
but
like,
she wanted like
500,000.
And he was like, I was like 10 grand of flowers. I'm like, that's a lot of flowers.
That's
actually.
Literally how much it is though. Yeah. Like for weddings, that's how much. But if you want flowers like that, especially
some
that are out of season. It was, but it was ghetto as hell.
And she was like, I'm not gonna have a ghetto wedding. I'm like,
ghetto as hell.
I'm like, fam, what are you talking about?
Boob strips coming out. Titties all over the place. Titties all over the place every single episode.
That was just
titties just jumping around.
I thought I was gonna go somewhere like I don't know. I thought I was gonna go somewhere better.
No, literally.
I thought I was gonna go like Uncut Gems way, where he's just like he's making it worse for himself. I would have been like, okay, I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But he's just panicking the whole time, and I'm like
you already know what's coming.
Yeah, I'm like, dog, what do you?
It's just
like what do we do? Like sell a tractor.
Sell a tractor.
Like that cabin you have, the office. Sell that.
Sell it. Sell your house. Sell your car.
Sell Graceland, bro. Come on.
Sell Graceland.
Like, I'm looking at the house. I'm like, that house is easy.
He sold his wife. Out of all the things he chose to sell his wife.
Bro. There's just no story there.
There's just no story there.
Eric Dane.
Eric Dane, yeah.
Bro.
That champ, honestly was really devastating.
Champ for like even coming through and still like putting in that work.
Yeah.
Because you can tell immediately, I'm like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not. And
they made his storyline that he was always drunk because of how he was talking. For those that don't know, he was suffering with ALS.
ALS.
Fact check me, please.
Yeah. Eric Dane.
Or was it MLS? No, that's a soccer league. It was ALS, and there's no cure for ALS. You just gradually get worse until you lose everything and pass away.
It sucks, and he was a champ though.
Yeah, that was sad.
He still did his thing though. He still pulled through, and I was like, and honestly, he had really long like lines, and I was like, damn, okay, he's really like just putting it in. I'm like, all right, cool. Like it's actually going really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, like. I don't know, the season's a bit of a mess.
It is. It's literally all over the place. There's one episode left, and I don't know where the fuck any of it is going.
Me either.
Do you think Rue is dying? What do you think is gonna happen?
Wayne!
Okay, this is my conspiracy that I feel like she's trying... Okay, I don't know. There's a lot of conspiracies. Because I feel like he was awake the whole entire time. Ain't no fucking way he slept through all that shit. Clink, clink, clink.
You think it's bait to, like, kill her?
Yeah. Oh, that's for sure bait to kill her. But I don't know if Faye's in on it or she's against... Like, she's trying to one-up her man.
I think she tried one-upping her man up until the money wasn't there. I don't think
Faye's in on it.
I think Faye's dying.
You think Faye's dying?
Oh, yeah. I think Rue's going to manage to get away. Whoever's still at the house is going to get shot by Marshawn Lynch. And then once that clears out, and then Wayne is like, what happened? And she has to fess up that she let, he's going to kill her.
Oh.
He's going to kill her
really?
for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Either that or she might try to kill him first, and that's going to force him to kill her. Something. I don't see the benefit of, like, keeping any of them alive. I'm like, what's...
They're all going to die.
Because everyone, they're in the ambulance going to Mexico. Rue has to be somewhere else. She's going to be just leave him there?
I feel like Alamo's going to die. I think he's going to die.
I think he's going to prison.
I think Lori's going to go to prison and he's going to die.
I think Laura might die. I'd be okay with Lord.
Yeah, me too, honestly. Sorry,
but
Lori.
I think Alamo is going to go to prison. Because I think it would still...
Correlate with his...
Kind of correlate with...
Oh!
I don't know.
And Maddie loved her down, but she didn't mean to, but she snitched on Rue about the DEA.
By accident, yeah.
That was a plot twist. I didn't expect that. Like, I really didn't think she was...
I mean... As soon as she was like, she's
I
talking
love Maddie,
crazy,
but
I was like, oh, she's
Queen,
drop
come
it.
on, like, Queen, you must have known, like, this man was not to trust.
No,
like,
bro, I'm like, yeah, like, homie, what?
I can't defend her there, but she's stuck for life now.
I got confused because there was no money in the bag, so I'm like, okay, so she's not.
But he technically still did her a favor, and he doesn't do favors for free.
But I'm like, it's not a contract.
True, the one that's in a contract is Cassie.
No contract, so I mean, you could just rat on the cops and just, what's up?
True. So that's why I think he's gonna die, and then after that, there is no contract or prison.
He's probably gonna go to prison.
What about Bishop?
My theory is that Bishop's been a Fed since the beginning.
I saw that theory
because I thought that he's not obviously they painted him very quiet, but I'm like, okay, since he's been here that long, it's probably a RICO case. Just building out the whole thing, and then just have Rue to stamp the whole thing, and just that's why it's just boom, like automatic, like that just amount of time in prison, and that's probably gonna be it.
Bishop.
I do think Bishop is a Fed.
That scene with the snake, that shit had me shook.
As soon as he said that, I'm like,
I didn't know where the story was going at first because I was under the influence once again watching this episode. So once he started talking about the snake, I was like, what the fuck does the story got to do with anything? Until he mentioned his mom. He's like, I wouldn't want to lie to your mom. I was like, wait, does he know about the DEA, like the feds? And he's like, Leslie. Oh, shit. Yeah. He knows about Leslie. Holy fucking shit. And then after that, I was very heavily under the influence. I was violently under the influence. So when she had to walk out and you could hear, like, everything was in slow motion and she, like, goes and passes Alamo and all them, I was, like, literally in my seat, like, having an anxiety attack thinking I was Rue. Like, they know about her mom. What the fuck is going to happen now? Like, and it's even worse now because now they know that she's been a narc the whole entire time.
He's either a Fed or he just has that much information and he might, like, just give it up.
I don't know, man. There's one episode left, and I feel like there's so much to unpack in one episode. Nate's gone, dead as fuck. Like, we get that. Like, he's out of the picture.
That's out. Wait, do you think Rue's gonna die?
I think Rue's gonna die.
How, though?
I feel like unexpectedly. But I think she's gonna die. I think she's gonna die. Unfortunately. But then again, she gets out of everything. So I'm like, I have hope for Rue, but I feel like if they're really gonna end it here, like on season 3, I think Rue's gonna.
I wouldn't be surprised if her mom died.
They said she's not coming back. It's like she's done. Zendaya's done with Euphoria, so I think they would kill off her character. She's not coming back for Euphoria if there's another season. And Jacob already said the same thing. The only one that was down, I think, was Sydney Sweetie.
I heard that. Not heard, but I'm not confirmed. But I said.
Oh, you heard, bro? You know Sam Lemon say, bro? You know Sam Lemon say? All right.
No, but I saw someone say like, it's possible they could just make it like a spin-off movie.
Starring
is, like Maddie and Cass. But I'm like, I don't think I would draw too much attention. I don't think they're gonna kill off Rue, but I think they'll
give her a happy ending. Do you think? No.
I think she's done too much to. Like, you can't give a character like that a happy ending. I think it'll be like
realistic ending.
Yeah, I think realistically, her mom's gonna die. Her mom will die.
Don't have kids.
And
don't have kids.
I think her mom will die, and then she'll be in that spot where like she either decides to get better, or just go full like just fuck. I don't give a shit anymore. And that'll be that like the redeeming factor. It's not a happy ending, but it's a bittersweet one because her mom's dead. But at least
she lost everything.
She lost everything, but at least she's like alive and good.
Shit, okay.
Either that or her mom doesn't die, but Ollie dies.
Oh shit!
It would have the same. It would have the same effect.
That's why he's in this second to last episode.
Yeah.
And, okay. Wow.
That would to me that would make sense. Because remember he said in the second to last episode he tells Rue like we'll go get your mom tomorrow. So I'm like okay. And he already knows that Rue said never mind.
Yeah.
So to me, I'm like, he's probably on his way to go get. He's probably on his way to go get her mom. And if everything wraps in and like becomes like just happens,
shit.
Might just.
And it's gonna fall on her. Yeah.
And he just might die.
I'm an empath as fuck. So that one scene where she's like talking to Rue, like I felt for her because not only did she lose her husband and she had to go through all that like
the phone?
Addiction, with her daughter, but now like she literally risks dying because her daughter's on some crazy ass shit. That's what I mean by don't have kids, because like you can be over here minding your business, your kid's on some fuck ass shit, and now you're like liable. You're.
Want to talk about Jules?
No. Bruh.
Why not though?
Her storyline's dumb as hell. I'm so sorry. She's really annoying this season. She's really annoying.
I just didn't get it.
I didn't get it either. Sam Levinson, you will pay for this. She had a lot of potential too.
That's what I thought.
Even I get it. She's a painter, yes, queen. Unless you're gonna like the next episode is her like premiering at the MoMA or something. Like I don't fucking know what the fuck point of her entire storyline was. Like yes, she's a sugar baby. That's pretty much it. She got hired to do one like show.
Bro, she
fucked that shit up. And instead of fixing it, she was like, yeah. You know, like she throwing tantrums at your big ass grown age, like girl, like over here slapping Rue for telling you like the hard truth. Yeah, like I'm sorry, like they fucked up her character so bad.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen her dad again.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
She had a
really close relationship with her dad.
Yeah, and she hated her mom and stuff. Yes. So I thought there was gonna be some type of like.
This storyline makes no sense to me. I understand she wants to live lavish and she's over here, you know, getting everything paid for, but like, what does that do? Like, literally, what is the purpose of that? Nothing.
Bro, the fact that like Nate's whole like sexuality thing was
just swept under the rug.
And then there was that whole arc, I don't know, season 2 where he's talking to Jules like through like Grindr or something.
Yes, Tyler.
And they talk. They have like a scene together. No, but that scene where like Jules and Nate talk and have like they share a cigarette. I'm like. I don't know. Just all these characters are very much just like.
Well, I'm rooting for Rue. I hope she.
I'm rooting for Rue in terms of like getting out of the mess safely.
Yeah.
But if you're really they're gonna have to make it. You're gonna have to give her some type of like pain.
Yeah.
Because there's no way you can just like scotch free is like, really.
Yeah. Like you went through all this. Yeah.
Like you low-key got your homegirl killed.
Yeah.
Angel. I'm like, oh, her. That's low-key the part I'm confused with
when she found her ID.
Yes, because
me too.
From what I remember, it's Alamo's, right?
Yes,
it's Alamo's rehab center. Or am I mistaken? Like they tell her to take her to
rehab
to like the rehab center, or like doesn't Alamo don't they tell them like, oh yeah, like, we don't want junkies, but just take her over there. I don't know.
Wait, I'm so confused. Also, like Rosalia, I'm sorry, like she's such an annoying character.
Oh, bro,
her character is so annoying. I'm so sorry.
I didn't get that. To me, I was like. Couldn't honestly. I'm like you could have.
Like,
I mean,
we get it, girl. You're Española. Habla español.
Hired like
girl.
an unknown and like paid less. And
it's Euphoria, not. How do you say Euphoria in Spanish?
Euphoria.
Euphoria.
Euphoria's fault.
Euphoria. Girl. Oh my god.
But
shit, every time she come on my screen, I get mad as hell.
I was confused though, because I was like, so who's running the business?
I don't fucking know what anyone is like. Anyone's purposes in anything. Like, I'm so confused.
She was cool though.
Rosalia?
No, like Angel for the episodes she had.
Oh yeah.
She had that OG like vibe.
And she was
like,
relatable.
okay.
I feel like she was relatable in many different ways.
She was the only one that kind of showed empathy.
Yes.
When like homegirl was missing, she was like freaking out. I'm like, okay. Like,
where's my homegirl?
Yeah, and I was like, all right.
And Rosalia was just like, vamos, vamos.
I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know how it's gonna end. What note it's gonna end on. This point, I'm like, just end it, bruh.
Just end it.
Just
do it. Just end it. It's just completely shifted to how it first, like, literally going back to the first season, like the first few episodes to what it is now. It's like, whoa, the jump from like those storylines and character arcs to now. It's like, I don't know, bro. Like, after high school, like, I didn't join the drug cartel or like, I just kept minding my business.
Honestly, for Rue, that's the only one that kind of makes sense to me. Why that happened.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, but everybody else, I'm like,
it just doesn't make sense.
Maddie's
does, because she was following her dreams.
Even Lexi's kind of does.
Lexi's,
I'm like, she's the only one that kind of took like the normal path.
Yeah.
But even then, sometimes I'm like, kind of hating, huh?
Yeah.
Like, you're a little hating.
Little hater.
Little hater for some reason.
Little hater.
Like,
well, I don't blame her. Damn, she's dealing with everybody's issues.
I mean, yes, that is true. Like, you're right.
Yeah.
But that scene where like Rue's kind of opening up to her and she's kind of like being mean. I'm like, damn, bro. Like homegirl just told you like what she's going through, you know? And she's like,
I don't care.
Dude, when she's like, that's why your mom doesn't talk to you. I was like,
no. When she said that, I was like, yo.
That's equivalent to like, that's why your dad's dead.
That's why your daddy died. Yeah. Lexi, I can't defend you there.
For real.
But I don't blame her when she has Cassie as her sister and all of her friends are like in some crazy ass shit. She's over here just trying to mind her business. And then they're all like low key messing what she worked for hard for it. They're messing that shit up. Speaking of dying, Nate's dead as hell. You know what else is dying? Cinema. And I'm talking about movie theaters, bro.
I don't know.
What?
I would have currently, I don't think so. 3 years ago, I would have agreed.
Really?
Yeah. Having worked in the theater.
Oh, that's right.
And seeing like it kind of like, you know, I've seen what people get excited for, but things people don't get excited for. I'd say there's more of a resurgence now, but just because there's so much like,
good
I guess
films
there's so many good films with also so much like slop.
Yeah.
I feel like some people are like, they crave like a good movie, you know. As of right now, I definitely see it dying in like 2 years, 3 years.
Oh my gosh.
Just because of
streaming services.
I mean, Paramount just bought Warner Brothers, and that's, you know, it's gonna be like a whole thing. So
they're taking away our cinemas, our water.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dead.
I think it's a diverse.
Don't let Sky Jackson see this,
bro. I think it's a diverse topic. I mean,
cinema,
AI and cinema.
Oh, AI and cinema, yeah.
Yeah, but I would love for cinema to stay alive.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'd love for
no AI and cinema. I think the Oscars said that they're not.
100%. I mean, why would you even do that?
Yeah.
Bro? Like, why?
Exactly. The art of cinema is like all the hard work and hours that goes into it and the team. So like, why would you take the easy way out? Because they did use AI for one of the speeches. What's that actor's name?
Adrian Brody.
He won, I think, actor.
Adrian Brody for the Brutalist. Okay. Hold on.
Oh.
I saw the Brutalist. I sat through the Brutalist. About 4 hours. It's a 4-hour movie. There's an intermission, and from what I know, I think he's Hungarian in the movie, and I think there's a part where he's like reading or like monologuing a letter, and I think it was used for his voice in that letter.
But it was AI.
It's still cinema to me because of how much effort they put into it. You watch that movie and you're like, yeah, bro, there's no way. Like, how'd they even do any of this? It's all practical. It's all like there. It's crazy. Like the director got like sick, and like it took like 7 years to make that movie. So I'm like,
chonkless.
Damn, I can't even hate on it.
Yeah.
Like that. But still, it shouldn't be used.
Yeah, I definitely.
So I'm glad they're not going to use it anymore.
I want to talk about, speaking of like movies, what's the most recent movie you've seen in theaters?
Literally yesterday.
What did you see?
I saw Mandalorian and Grogu.
Okay, period. You haven't seen Obsession?
No.
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't watched it, but I've seen clips of it. And let me just say, that shit is crazy. Just the actress herself and then what it's about. I don't know if you know what it's about. Spoiler alert, sorry.
I haven't seen it, but like I've heard about it. I've seen clips. There's this one shot that I saw of her in a corner.
That was scary.
I was like, I saw her and I was trying to like make sense of it because it's her, but she looks so weird.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
her face is so unsettling.
Like, is this CG?
Like
is this a
creepypasta
VFX?
type shit. Yeah.
And I saw behind the scene like they just painted her face.
Oh.
Like they gave her like, and I'm like, they painted eyes on her eyelids to like make her appear like more like weird, and they put her in the corner, and I was like, ugh.
I've seen a lot of reviews on TikTok of people that have seen it that said they had to walk out of the movie because it was too like scary. It was just too like unsettling. So I love movies that are genuinely unsettling because if I go into a scary movie and it's not scary, I'm disappointed as fuck and I feel like I wasted my time. So I am excited to watch that.
Make me feel something.
No.
YouTubers. That's happening a lot right now, actually. Copy sketch YouTubers.
Really?
Yeah, dude. If you can, say 700K or something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
What?
It's like 700K, and they made like I think they made it back in like that one day. Dude, The Backrooms. That's his first feature film. That is insane.
Wow.
That is crazy pull. That is like so much faith to be like, I'm a YouTuber.
Yeah.
First feature film. I want to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Give me the bread.
Well, I feel like all that genuinely correlates if YouTubers are editing their own things because a lot of time and effort and cinematography, like all of that, it's kind of not the same, but it's
very similar.
Super similar. So I feel like, if you're editing like YouTube videos or like
you're doing your own
short films, like cinematography,
you're doing your own scripts, you're doing your own
editing,
notes, you're doing
your own, all of that.
Yeah, it's like it's just on a bigger level. Even if you independently fund the film, it's like you gotta ask people.
It's really hard.
You gotta just fund
convince people to fund it. Yeah,
you know? And then like even if the movie's made and you present it, it's like no one's gonna buy it. You know, that's why there's like con. You know, people go to con to like show their movies, and it's like no one bought it. All right, it's a dud.
It just stays there,
just not gonna happen.
Yeah,
you know, you can work that hard, but I do want to watch it though.
I'm a deep dive. Well, this is how I feel about like even Marriage Story. Like everyone has their own opinion of Marriage Story. Let's talk about Marriage Story. I relate with him. I relate with fucking Keanu Reeves,
bro.
Adam
Driver.
Adam Driver and Scarlett Johansson. I relate to both of their characters in separate ways.
Me too.
And let's get into it.
I think I relate to Adam Driver's character like creatively because there is that scene where he talks about like how him being like a young director kind of like impacted him, and I was like, even though it was a very unfair thing.
But you're saying so you relate to him creatively
because there is that scene where he talks about him being like a young director in his 20s, and I think that was such a mean time to bring it up and to throw it in your face. That was very like that was like a knife, you know. And but I was like, damn, like there was kind of some sort of like truth to it, but her too though, completely percent, but like completely percent, 100%. But I think sometimes when you think creatively, you kind of, I think there's a line between you're creative and you know there's something out there greater for you out there and you're destined for more, and it borders between that and narcissism.
Well, that, and I feel like it's really hard to focus on your creativity and your own projects, personal projects, when you start a family, because then so that I feel like I relate with both of them, where it's like, okay, like she chose to give that up and she's like, okay, I want to have a family, I want to raise it, whereas he was like, okay, I want a family, but I also want to focus on this. That didn't end up working out. He ended up cheating on her. So like then it became like this whole messy divorce and this whole messy like custody thing, where I feel like even the fucking monologue, dude, the monologue. Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead.
Bro, that's one of those scenes where I'm like,
crazy.
It's
so hard.
It's heartbreaking because you know for a fact he doesn't mean it.
Yeah.
He deep down doesn't mean it, but it's just like
but he doesn't.
He doesn't. But there was just so much pent up that it. You know,
because the fact that he starts bawling afterwards, mind you, they just got in this horrible fucking fight. He starts bawling, and she's so like,
but she knows like, but that's why I think he doesn't really mean it, because she kind of knows like, I know him. He doesn't really mean this. It's just coming out of a place of hurt and like anger, and like she's there to console him. But that's heartbreaking.
At that point, you can't do anything.
You can't do anything
because the family is made. The betrayal happened. Like now you have to figure out how to navigate through it. And now y'all both losing. You know what? I also want to talk about now that we're getting into it. Someone I'm not very fond of, Quentin Tarantino. Mr. Foot Fetish. Don't get me wrong, he has amazing films.
I can never. I can't like crap on his like filmmaking.
I can't
because I'm like I can.
But I genuinely, me personally, my personal opinion, being a huge Robert Rodriguez fan, there wouldn't be a Quentin Tarantino without Robert Rodriguez. Yeah. And I stand firm on that, because From Dusk Till Dawn, El Mariachi, and even like if you watch from his subtitles to his soundtrack to his aesthetic to the cinematography, Quentin Tarantino's is very similar. And I feel like this is a theory I read about. Okay, don't quote me on this, but
quote her on this.
Don't quote me on this. Rose McGowan was being either sexually harassed or something by Harvey Weinstein. Okay. So Robert Rodriguez was like, hey, what the fuck going on there? Robert Rodriguez brought it up to Harvey Weinstein, being like, what the fuck, you're weird as fuck for like doing that to Rose McGowan. Yeah. Because she like spoke up about it. And at the time they were working together for, Robert Rodriguez produced that film, Planet Terror. They were working on that. The double they were working on Planet Terror, and then he brought it up to Harvey Weinstein because he found out that he was being a certain way towards her, like weird, and he was like, hey, what the fuck? So what Harvey Weinstein did is he took off all the marketing for Planet Terror, which is why it flopped. And then who's the one that skyrocketed after that for the same aesthetic? Quentin Tarantino. Somewhere in Tel Aviv, he's his ears ringing.
I don't know why you... I mean, but at the same time, like I still can't like.
No, well, I can't take away Quentin Tarantino and his. I love Uma Thurman. I absolutely adore her. I love Uma Thurman, but Robert Rodriguez deserves better.
I don't like some of the stuff he crapped on Paul Dano.
Oh yeah.
And I didn't
and
like
Matthew Lillard. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. But the Paul Dano comment, like.
That was fucked up.
That was fucked up. To me. I love Paul Dano, bro, so much. Yeah. He's such a good actor.
Give him his flowers, yeah. He has amazing range.
Dude, like Prisoners, you've seen Ruby Sparks?
Bro, Prisoners is one of my favorite fucking movies.
Bro. Like, how do you see that and be like, nah, I don't. Exactly. I don't get it. And I'm like, what do you mean?
Because there wasn't any feet?
Yeah, I'm like, bro, what's up? Wasn't enough cars, like, blowing up?
Exactly.
Wasn't enough blood? Like, I don't get it.
Like,
after he said that, I'm like, why?
Yeah.
For what?
He's just a hater. Just a hater.
Yeah. Not only that, I know he has like that like
superiority complex.
No, he has like that 10 movie rule or whatever. Like, he's only gonna make like 10 movies, and I think at this point he's at the point where he's like, maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Because the second they announced that David Fincher was gonna make a spin-off to his character, I'm like, this is his way of making multiple projects, of still keeping his shit alive, and not maybe like sticking to the 10 formula. Because I'm like, fam, just end it.
But you know, it's just, I don't know. I'll give him his flowers with his films. He has amazing films, but it's just there's so much more to it, and I feel like Robert Rodriguez deserved way better, and he's I don't know, he just deserved a lot better. Sorry.
Last thing I know that Robert directed was like the Book of Boba Fett, which honestly I did not like. So I was like, dang.
I still love his band Chingon and him. But anyways, that's all the time we have for today. Ish, thank you so much for being here. This was a good ass episode. This was cinema. And we will see what happens with Euphoria. I would love to have you back soon.
Keep watching movies in theaters. Keep supporting. Keep small businesses, small theaters. Fine Arts, Beverly Hills Theater. Go. They have good movies sometimes.
Go watch movies in movie theaters. Quentin Tarantino, we hate you. But keep cinema alive. Support small businesses. Support small theaters.
Support theaters in person.
Support.
Watch it in theaters. Watch it in popcorn. Theaters,
yeah.
Or you know what? Don't even buy popcorn.
Sound.
Bring your own.
Bring your own snacks. I brought Chick-fil-A once to watch a movie. Smuggle it in. Who cares?
Do it.
As long as you're keeping cinema alive and the movie theaters alive.
IMAX, please.
IMAX, 3D.
3D, 40. Any format, just go.
40.
Experience, please.
Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you have any topics you would like us to talk about, or movies, or series, or anything, or
current topics.
There's so much I feel like we can talk about.
No, so. Definitely.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank
I appreciate
you for having
you.
me.
Of course. Thank you for being here. Seriously, it's been a long time coming, and we will have more of these. Thank you so much, Ish. Sam Levin saying, Quentin Tarantino, count your days. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you,
creatives. Follow your dreams and make that short film. Keep cinema alive. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Comment what else you would like us to talk about. If you want to see Ish back, I want to see Ish back, and I'm pretty sure you guys want to too. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and we will see you guys soon.
That was great.